send shivers down your spine.
Today was the third and final day of Funko's Funkoween product reveals. And I gotta say that third time's a charm, because today's reveals were way better than day 1 and 2. And they were actually Halloween themed, for the most part. Starting out very strong with new Simpsons Treehouse of Horror Pops. One of my favorite lines to collect, and I absolutely love these. Especially Homerzilla, gonna go great with King Homer that they've already put out. How freaking cute is that witch Maggie? And they got her on the stand so she looks like she's flying. Really like that one as well. Pre-ordered the glow-in-the-dark one. And I also pre-ordered the Hot Topic Itchy and Scratchy 2-pack, which was actually reasonably priced at, I think, $14.99 or $14.50. That surprised me. Of course, like I said in the last video, Hot Topic has a ridiculous pre-order surcharge now. But if you have one of those $15 off of 50 codes, really easy to find on the internet, they actually worked. So if there's several things you want, not that hard to get to 50 bucks, and it cancels out the shipping charge. Also really love the Marge one. All of them really. And that groundskeeper Willie as a spider with his body made out of bagpipes. It's pretty awesome. I'm kind of hoping it's just a regular sized one. Doesn't need to be 6 inches or deluxe in my opinion, but cool either way. And the only pops cuter than that Maggie have to be these Disney Halloween ones. I mean, look at Minnie Mouse with her little treat bag. Donald as a candy corn is hilarious. And Mickey and Goofy have glow-in-the-dark variations. Too bad that Donald and Minnie don't. It'd be cool if they just all had a glow-in-the-dark version. But they all look great. They're also making Nosferatu, which is pretty cool. Classic movie. Honestly, it just makes me want What We Do in the Shadows pops. Because this reminds me of Peter. And Peter, of course, is based off of Nosferatu. I'll probably pick this one up. I think there's an error here. And the chase is actually the black and white one. Because Funko linked in their post to Big Apple Collectibles. And they actually have the black and white one as the chase. And that does make more sense. Kinda lame though that Funko chose to link to a company that separates the chases from the commons. Kinda goes against the whole spirit of a chase. But anyway. Attack on Titan. Another huge anime reveal today. And they look very impressive. Really liking that bloody Levi on the far right. That Chalice Mikasa. And that Hot Topic Aaron. Which did sell out. But it's Hot Topic. They do have a pattern of initially selling out very quickly. I think it's to build hype. But then it goes live again a few times. So you'll probably have another chance to get it if you pay attention. And the set of commons also look very good. The sculpting and the action poses on these look awesome. So if you don't want to spend the extra $5, right, for the Chalice Mikasa, the common is pretty damn good too. Also a new wave of Bride of Chucky pops. And I gotta say, that Tiffany is one of the most improved sculpts of a pre-existing pop that I've ever seen. It looks so much better than the original. The original was terrible. And it doesn't look bad in the black light paint job either. Kinda cool that they made him a 2-pack. Also from Hot Topic. The repaint of the old Chucky in black light seems a little redundant, but it's not bad. The Loungefly pins are also kinda cool. Not sure about the backpacks. Not as creative as Loungefly usually is. Except for maybe the backpack all the way on the right, which gives new meaning to back cleavage. There's also 3 repaints of some horror icons in blacklight, and Pennywise looks awesome. Super colorful. That one's gonna look great. Same with Elvira. I'm probably gonna pick those 2 up. The Michael Myers is cool, but I do think that the blacklight treatment on him didn't turn out as good. That pink highlight on the hair doesn't look right. The shading on his clothes looks off. And the yellow on the mask doesn't look right either. Maybe this wasn't the best choice for blacklight. They also put out a whole bunch of ET pops, but each one of these ETs, even though there's like technically 6 of them, all look different enough to where I don't think there's any redundancies here. All from very memorable parts of the movie, like ET Phone Home, or when ET's dressed up in the woman's clothes, ET with the Reese's Pieces, ET touching his heart and his finger lighting up, all super memorable. But the best one is that movie moment that glows in the dark. And I think it's just the moon that glows in the dark, but how awesome is that? Definitely the most memorable scene in the movie. Well, maybe that and when they're touching the fingers, right? When his finger's glowing. But when the bike starts to fly, to me that was the most memorable moment. and this really captures that. And I love the forced perspective on the trees. Really curious to see this one in person, because this glam right here looks great. It's exactly what a movie moment should be. It shouldn't just be the Pops on a boring 2-color base, just to have it be an excuse to put it in a bigger box and charge more. This is a good movie moment. Maybe one of the best Pops that they revealed all Funkoween. This new Bloody Carrie is maybe one of the weaker reveals, because they already made a Bloody Carrie that looks pretty much the same as this one, except for this one, her hand is raised up in the air. But I think the blood splatter looks better on the other one. So to me, this is extremely redundant, but I think they didn't make too many of the last one because it came and went. So this gives those people that missed out on that one another opportunity to have a Bloody Carrie. But if you already have the other one, this is really unnecessary. And lastly, some Boo Hollow, which is one of Funko's better original series that they do. I do think they have cute and creative designs, although they do tend to kind of all look the same to me when it comes to the small Paka Paka figures. I do like the bigger ones, like this vampire girl in the car and this little wolf boy on the skateboard. And they're also making a black cat plush. Alright guys, that was Funkoween. Started out pretty weak when it comes to what I like for my personal collection, but it ended pretty strong. My favorite being Gloomy Bear, the Treehouse of Horror ones, the Halloween Disney ones, Attack on Titan, and that E.T. movie moment. Let me know in the comments below what you thought was the strongest and what you thought was the weakest. Alright, thanks for watching and take it easy.
Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal